Hey guys, what's up? It's Megan and I have a demo for you today. We're going to do work up to Pinchamayurasana and we're going to use a technique that we call the hip tip. And so it's actually using the tailbone and the flesh of the butt to lift you up into the pose. The other portion is the widening out. So you're actually widening out in order to come up a little bit more easily. So I'm going to give you a couple preparatory poses to work with and then we're going to go into Pinchamayurasana. So I'm going to start in crouching cat to begin. And I do have a block for this. I like to use it in Pincha. Some people prefer that, others prefer hands down. We'll go over that in a moment, but a block is helpful if you have one around. And so I'm gonna place my feet so that they're almost as wide as the sticky mat with the knees bent, lengthening and toning the belly in and looking forward. I shift to the left leg, and in order to compensate for the weight distribution, I'm gonna come onto the right fingertips. We have a little bit of a storm brewing in the background here in Costa Rica, so little noise of thunder. So we're going to work with circular movement to begin. And so this is the widening out portion that I'm talking about. So opening up the hip and little circles, and in the other direction, counterclockwise. Keep the gaze forward. And then release. And then other side, we shift to the right leg, left leg will lift. And the knee, counterclockwise. And clockwise. And then lower the left. Okay, we'll come down to all fours. And then I'm going to place my forearms to the mat. So again, I like to hold the block like so. This is just a way that I find a little more stability and support. Some people prefer hands down, which is fine. Others even will take an interlace grasp, but I prefer the block. And so I'm going to place my elbows so that they're stacking underneath the shoulder and holding the block like so. I'm going to lift, walking in, knees bent, knees wide, feet wide, and then I'm going to lift the right leg. I widen it out, and then I use the flesh of the butt and the tailbone to lift me up into the pose. Gazes forward. And then we slowly release. Okay, so we're going to go to the other side as well, but one of the things too that we want to think about in this is we want to initiate all movement from the heart. And so there's a fullness that expands from the heart and radiates outward. So one of the things we want to avoid for sure while using the tailbone lifting and the flesh of the glutes is not to collapse. And so as long as the heart remains full and bright and expansive, then we avoid diminishing. So then we're not dumping into the thoracic portion of the spine. Okay, so we're going to go to the other side. Holding the block. Walking the feet in, knees wide, feet wide, left leg lifts, we widen, and lift. So that technique has been one of my most favorite lately for coming up into inversions, especially Pinchamayurasana and handstand. So we'll do another little handstand demo for you shortly as well. Thank you for checking it out and have a wonderful day. Ciao.